Thank you. I'm at the Geisinger Janet Weiss Children's Hospital, and joining me is Dr. Paul Bellino. How are you?
I'm great, thanks.
Good. I understand you wear a lot of hats, and one of them is the chairman of the Children's Miracle Network. Why is that such a great project to be a part of?
Well, it's a wonderful experience, a wonderful thing to do every year. The chairman of the Children's Miracle Network gets to be a president at a whole bunch of events that occur throughout the year, and I get a chance to run around this crazy place on Celebration Weekend and have a lot of fun with everybody and meet a whole bunch of wonderful people and some great families and their kids. So it's a great opportunity to have.
Sure, and this definitely is a big celebration, so what can we expect today?
Well, Celebration Weekend is a huge thing. It occurs both here in Danville, up in 40 Fort in the northeastern part of the state, and out at Del Grosso's amusement park. So each place has all types of different things going on. So here in Danville, we have lots of fair carnival kind of events and some cupcake tasting and all kinds of really neat things, some pancake breakfast and a motorcycle rally. Out in Del Grosso's, obviously the park is wonderful and there's all kinds of activities going on out there. And 40 Fort has a small carnival and other things going on in the 40 Fort Clinic area as well. So it's just lots of fun in all three locations.
So I guess the first thing is to know, what are we celebrating? Why are we doing all of this?
Well, this is to support Children's Miracle Network. And Children's Miracle Network helps the Division of Pediatrics and Geisinger and Janet Weiss Children's Hospital to support pediatric services, not just here in Danville, but throughout all of northeastern and central Pennsylvania and out into the western portion of the state as well. And that allows us to provide medical equipment for physicians to take care of children in a way that maybe they wouldn't be able to do so if they had to deal with their own budgetary restraints and not be able to provide that type of piece of equipment. It allows doctors that have special skills to have a specialized clinic site to provide specialized clinic services for kids, but it also provides services for kids in things like camps, in other programs for education in schools and to keep kids from having automobile accidents and ATV accidents and things of that nature. So we get to fund all kinds of things, high-tech medical equipment and simple things that occur throughout our own school systems and everywhere else just to keep kids safe.
And we'll speak later with some staff from other departments and how it affects them specifically, but just in general, why is this network so important here in Danville?
Well, all of pediatrics and pediatric services within the Geisinger Health System, which is the largest provider of pediatric services in our region, from here in Danville. And so the Division of Pediatrics that controls all of that is here in Danville. And so it's important for us in Danville, obviously, to have opportunity to support all those other areas. And so all of the Geisinger physicians, Geisinger programs request those services from us here in Danville. Obviously in Danville we want to provide services that compare to the pediatric services that you'd find in a very large institution in any urban center. And so Danville is sort of the hub where we provide all of the services, and when we try to bring those things out to the communities.
And the telethon is a great way to engage our viewers and our community. Why is the community support so important?
Well, if you know Geisinger history, you know that the community is very important to Geisinger. We started from the roots of our community, and we continue to give back to that community as a nonprofit. We can't take the money and go and have a vacation as a big group in the Bahamas or something. We have to put it back into our community. And so it really is a revolving door. The community supports us, and we continue to find new ways to provide for the community. And so we would be nowhere if it wasn't for the support and generosity of the people in our community. I think it's an easy sell when you're asking parents, grandparents, teachers, everybody to help us take care of our children, and our children are very precious. And so the community really is the place that we need to start to go to that for that grassroots effort.
And so for those joining us who are wondering where their contribution might go to or who they're helping, it's real people they're affecting.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's doctors and programs that are in their own towns. It's school systems that are in their own towns. It's camps that are encompassing children from all over the portion of the state. So it really does. It helps folks not just here in Danville, but really we spread it all across wherever Geisinger touches pediatric patients.
What is your favorite part of the Children's Miracle Network?
Well, I always love the big reveal at the very end, but I really like to meet the families and to be part of the discussion and with the Miracle Kids and their families. I mean, they're just wonderful folks who gave so much of their time all year long through the beginning of the year now and you know, will be through the rest of this year to help us get the message out to folks in our community about their own children. It's difficult at times to relive all of those things, but what touching stories and what wonderful people, and the kids are wonderful and they're great. And so it's really a lot of fun to sort of tie in with them and to be able to share their lives and their stories with the community as well.
Sure. Well, as I mentioned, we'll be touching base with several departments on how the Children's Miracle Network is lending a helping hand, and I appreciate you taking some time to be with us today.
It was my pleasure.
Thank you. Well, again, we are here at the Geisinger Janet Weiss Children's Hospital. Back to you.